Welcome back to Holiday Kids Cook. This week we are doing melted snowman cookies. Come on in, Miss Carol. Miss Carol's idea to do this one, and she's excited to show you how to do it. So I'll give it to her.
So this is a finished one, or an example of something. Yours may not look exactly like this, but we'll be using some frosting. In this one, some chocolate sprinkles, and some M&Ms, and a little bit of licorice, but the base is a sugar cookie. And you don't have to bake the cookies. You can even go to one of your local stores and buy a package of nice big sugar cookies. So I'm gonna move this little snowman over here for now. And we'll get started. So there is a nice big sugar cookie. I'm just gonna turn this plate over so you can see what's going on there. We're going to start with the bottom of the snowman. So that's the part that looks like it's all melted and gooey. Poor little snowman. All right, so let's get some of that. And we have cookie icing. I know you can get this at Michael's. Seems like a good place. And kind of go a little bit swirly, so I'll tilt it like this for you to see. As soon as it comes out, there it comes. Just gonna kind of make a design first, like an outline. There. And then I'm just going to fill it in with the white icing. And this will look like melted snow. It'll give that kind of effect. There we go. Ooh, it's kind of fun. It's like a liquid crayon. Let's see. How are we doing?
Looks good.
Almost have all of it there. And then the next thing I'll be getting is a marshmallow. Not a teeny tiny mini marshmallow, and not some of those new gigantic marshmallows that people like to do over a campfire. We're gonna do like a kind of a normal sized marshmallow. So here I go and get that finished. I'm sure the rest of it will run in later. All right. Just happens that I have some marshmallows with me. So I'll pick one of those out. And looking at my other snowman, I'm gonna come not right in the center, but towards the back a little bit. You can do yours the way you want though. I'm going to add my little snowman head. See, so his head hasn't melted yet, just the rest of his body. Poor little guy. Then, let's have a little fun. We'll make a face on him. Let's see, we have these really cool, they're food writers. This one's black, and it is something you can eat, so it's edible. It's not gonna hurt you. Do not use one of your markers that you have at home, all right? It's a food writer. And let's see, now this little guy was kind of shocked, like, oh no, I'm melting. Maybe I'll give this marshmallow or this melted snowman a different face. So let's see if I can come in. And we'll make his eyes. It works a lot like a regular marker, but remember, this one's safe if you eat it. A regular marker probably isn't. Okay. Now for now, it might look a little bit like a ghost, but as we add more parts onto it, he'll look more like a little melted snowman. Did I get him that time? I'm doing it upside down. Pretty good. All right, and we'll give him maybe a kind of a half smile. Let me see. And how's that? Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. And if we want to try, I've got, oh, maybe I'll save it, but I have these little pieces of M&M later. Oops, and we're going to talk about that and how we can make that into a nose, but I think I might save that for a few moments. All right, let's see. How about we work on his arms that are melting down? So I'll tilt it this way. The arms are gonna come down onto the cookie. Let's see. Ooh, sparkle gel. This one's black sparkle. Also, I believe Michael's. Let's see. So, just kind of come down here gently. I'm not gonna go all the way quite yet on that because I'm gonna show you how to make little fingers on your snowman. There, so I didn't go all the way. You can see that. And the fingers are gonna be chocolate sprinkles. You can get that anywhere. Grocery store, Walmart. So I'm gonna use 3, like it's a branch with 3 little twigs coming off of each of the arms. And just to make sure they have a place to stick, I'm gonna just come back to my frosting there. And just do a little bit more on the edge if it wants to come out. Oh no, here we go. Just to make sure it'll stick later. A little right. There, okay, now. Here comes one sprinkle. One little sprinkle. I'll tilt this up for you. So that's one little finger. 2 fingers. And 3 on that hand. There you go, look at that view. Kind of cool. Who knew you could do that with chocolate sprinkles? And 1. I'm trying to find some of the longer chocolate sprinkles. 2, it's working, let's try 1 more. Can I get it? Ooh. See, now if you're making this cookie for you at home, you could probably lick your fingers. But since someone else might be eating this one later, I am not going to lick my fingers. So you can take a look. All right, so let's see. Let's move on to, I think how about the buttons that melt down? Let's see. This one was green buttons. Those are little mini M&Ms. I think I want to use blue this time. So I brought over, I'm ready, look at that. I want 3 blue M&Ms. 1, 2, 3. And his buttons are melting off his body. Oh, there they go. Just think how yummy this will be later when you get to those crunchy M&Ms. There they go, they're melting down, just like, oh, he tried to run away. No, come back here, there he is. And let's add a scarf on. We'll do the nose last because I think the nose is going to be trickiest. So for the scarf, we have a few choices. One is the liquid gel, and I think that you can get at grocery stores, Walmart. They might look a little different on the outside. They come in different colors. Some people use them to decorate their birthday cakes or cupcakes. And another choice, which I happen to use here, is the licorice where you can pull apart. So, try the gel this time instead of the licorice. All right, let's get brave. How about red? Did I have a, yeah, I do have a red here, or green. Uh-oh, I can't decide. I think I'm gonna do the green, I'm gonna get brave. All right, so I'm just gonna take the cap off, and I think just to be safe, I'm just gonna test a little on the side, because sometimes it'll come out too fast, but that looks pretty good. So I'll start from the back. I'm gonna go towards all of you in the audience there that are watching. It's a little trickier than the licorice. So if this makes you nervous, stick with that pull apart licorice. Here I go from the back, coming towards you in the front. There. And let's make the scarf come down a bit. I want to make sure you can see that. We'll make a little more of the scarf come down this way onto the cookie. Yeah, I thought the blue and green might have a nice look together. So now the tricky part, the nose. So if you take an orange M&M, and what you can do, if I can try and do this right now, let's see. I have a little piece of the spoon. Oh, that spoon right there, Miss Allison. She just happens to be here to help me. She's my assistant. See that? Thank you, Miss Allison. So if you take just a piece of paper and you put your M&M down and you put the tissue paper on top of it, and I know that's kind of hard for you to see. If I back up a little. So there's the M&M. See that? And I'm just gonna try and push down a little so I can hear it. And I have little pieces. I can put some on a spoon to show you. Wait a minute, am I in there? There it is. Of orange M&M, and somehow, maybe with a little of that white frosting, you could dab it right there and add a piece of the orange M&M for a nose. I'm gonna do something tricky. Some people call this a coffee stirrer. You might even have, I was thinking, a chopstick, a wooden chopstick in the house, and you could use that. And I have all this extra frosting, and maybe I could just dab a little bit. It's gonna act like glue. Don't use real glue. Make sure you use frosting, because frosting you can eat. We don't eat glue, right? I'm gonna put a little bit right there. And hopefully, let me get a good piece of the nose. Oh, I've got extra pieces here too. Maybe that one will be easier to see that I crushed earlier. Oh, here he comes. Can you see that little orange nose on him? That works. So he's melting. It's a melted snowman using sugar cookies. I guess you could use other flavored cookies. I know they make these in chocolate chip, snickerdoodle, peanut butter. You get the idea, but this is just a sugar cookie. And you saw all of the ingredients that you needed, and I think we made him. So that is a melted snowman sugar cookie, and I hope you get a chance to make one this winter. Have fun.